Here, da 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 da. Here we are, folks. Woo! Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Sunday Speaking with Spirit. And I'm so happy to have my girls with me this morning. I have beautiful Jean, SunPsychic Jean, with me, who's been with me for a long time, and I always appreciate. And I have the beautiful Val, Dragonfly Crystals and Next Level Channeling, who has become a very good girlfriend of mine as well. So thank you, ladies, for being here, and welcome.
Thank you for having me, Aley.
Thank
Sure.
you.
Yeah.
It's always fun to be here.
Yeah, I really love it. Sometimes I love to have the energy of just one or two people, and other times, and I apologize to those, and I know you all understand that last week I was sick, so I was not doing anything. You can still hear it in here, but I'm doing much, much better. So thanks. And I don't usually miss these things. I've probably missed maybe a handful in the last 3 years, but just needed to be done, and I'm happy to be back. So thanks, ladies, for joining me. Leah, I see you already got a question. All right, very good. We got some crazy energy going on here in the chat. It's always wonderful to see. We have Viviani, who is probably not here just yet, but is a new member.
She's here.
Oh, she is here. Did she come in later on in the chat?
I just see her now.
Yeah, she's just.
Yay, Viviani.
Yeah.
Thank you for being a new member. Welcome, honey. I'm so glad to have you join. We have Christine Fryer, and we have Sonia, who has finally found us, and we're so happy to have here. We have Book Bewitched. Hi, Book. How are you? I hope you're doing well today. I hope you're feeling lighter today. And of course, Val has this channel, and Val has this channel. So make sure you check her out because she's awesome. And Jean can be found on SunPsychic Jean. She's keeping she's not simulcasting today because she's keeping most of the chat right here with us. And that's her choice to do. And we thank you for that, Jean. And we have Pooja here. Hi, Pooja. And we have well, maybe just a bunch. You guys have been very verbose in the chat today, so it's wonderful to see. There's Julie McGoldrick. Nice to see you, Julie. And Joyful Journey. Always a pleasure, Joyful Journey. Yeah. And we have Wiki. Hi, Wiki.
Okay.
Akila is here. And Diana's here.
So while we're doing that and saying hello, Val, tell us about your next class. What is the date that it's starting?
Okay, so, well, the Akashic Record class that I'm doing next is going to be May 11th on a Saturday. But going back to what's coming up is there's a collaboration with Gerald of Tarot Stash on March 2nd, Saturday, and it's going to be about quantum manifesting from the quantum field. So, it's a workshop, getting all your ideas and how to say it, and how you want to bring the most powerful manifestations forward. And then on March 16th, my channeling class starts. I skipped. February 24th is the meditation class, if you want to join that. But the channeling class is coming up March 16th. So that's also a 7-class series.
It is so needed. So many people are asking me about classes. And my teacher, Medium Kim, or one of my teachers, Medium Kim, is also offering a new mediumship class starting February 19th. And it's a 4-week class. And you can find it on her. Yeah, I posted it on my community page. I can repost it. But when I saw that come through, she only does it maybe once a year. So it's a really good opportunity for you to come in. She's a wonderful teacher, and it's straight mediumship. So it's really different, unique, and she's just such a joy. And she was also on Jeff Mara's podcast. Did you see her on that?
Was.
Oh my gosh, she was fabulous.
She was fabulous. Yeah, and a lot of people that were on the angel readings we did last Thursday night said, "Oh, I saw you on Jeff Mara. I saw you on Jeff Mara." So I know she's going to bring in a lot more people and, have more people for her classes. So that's fabulous. And Jean and I took that class with her. As long as she doesn't use an elephant, right, Jean? Were you in that class?
That's really good.
She's saying an elephant's going to come out our third eye, and all of us had the worst headaches you could ever imagine. So you know for sure it was working. We told her maybe a butterfly next time, or a snail, or something very small. Yeah. Anyway, so Karen Conroy, you have something exciting to share. Hope you'll let us know what it is. Thank you. Wonderful, wonderful. Hi, Diva. I don't think I've seen you here before. Welcome, welcome. A lot of people here. Thank you all for being here this morning. Yeah, the queen. I'm the queen today. Anyway, yeah, we had a good time last night on Scott Scorpio Moon. So we're going to have some fun today as well. So here's Wildflower Wind. And thank you all for being here. I think I waved at least to everybody while they were talking. Jean, when are you going to start offering some classes? I'm going to put you on the spot.
I need to learn. I need to learn a little bit more about how to present a class from beginning, middle, and end, and the expectations, and putting together a course curriculum. And that's why it's not easy, everybody. It's
No.
really, it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of planning, and it takes a lot of organizing. And so with Val doing her class and Kim doing her class, and whoever, this is the really good time, this early springtime before the summer holidays come up. It's a really great time to take a class. And yeah, so I as soon as I feel as though I've learned the ropes, I definitely want to, for sure.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I would be remiss in not telling everyone also that Marina at Heart Centered Tarot is offering a 30-day class where she wants to get you right in to be able to talk to your spirit guides. And very reasonably priced. If you want to even check that out, do that at Heart Centered Tarot. And anybody else that has a class going. I did have someone mention to me today, Val, oops, they missed the Akashic last night or yesterday. I said, I think in May she'll be back doing it again. So just,
Yeah, May 11th. It's on the website now, so you can register for that. But if you, sorry about that. And it always closes 2 days before the class. So if you went thinking you were going to book last minute, it won't take your registration.
Okay. Unless they maybe sent you an email or something, if you could fit them in. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to next weekend because I'm going to take Val's meditation class and working on thinking about the channeling one. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah. Hi, everybody. All right, Jane. Will I get a good for your question? I got your question, Jane. Thank you. Hello there to our friend Wayne. Thanks for being here, Wayne. And David's here as well. Nice to see you as well. All right, so I got 6 questions. We're going to go ahead and start. Leah jumped right in there and wonders if she can get a message from Spirit. Welcome, dear.
So this sign of Aquarius is quite important for you, Leah. I saw the water bearer pouring out from the jug, the jug with the 2 handles and the water pouring out. I feel as though it's an important time for you to practice your planning and your creation, beginning new and sort of starting over. There's a sense of starting over here for you, Leah. And I feel as though this is your year, and this is your month for you to put those seeds and put those plans down on paper and work out the details.
Yeah, I love that. And mine really coincides beautifully with that, Leah, because I saw the swirling energy happening within you now, which is just a bunch of energy with, really cleaning up everything and everything that you have been. So it is almost like not a reinvention, but you are coming into a new level of awareness and understanding. And they told me refocus. And this is going to be a recalibration of your life. So you are going to come into a new level of focus. So all this chaos and whirling going on within your life now and within you, and this not landing anywhere is going to be done, and you will focus and recalibrate a new level of understanding. So you are going to start some new things. So good for you. This is going to open up so many doors for you this year. Thank you for that question, Leah.
Wow. So she says, dip from the imagination pool, let it pour onto the canvas and paper. I'm tidying myself up. How beautiful.
That's beautiful.
Well said. Well said. Mm-hmm.
And what I got, I only pull one card because I'm going to be very, just one today, let the ladies do it. But look, embodiment, you are embodying. And as 37 is a 1, which is new beginnings. You are embodying a new beginning. You are taking what it is that you have and showing it. So there you go, Leah. Just exactly what these ladies just said. We're happy for you. Good for you, girl. Good for you. All right. So Stefani says, am I going to get a job at La Cucina Bar? Woo! Okay.
They give me all channeling. Stefani, they said, if you want it, it's yours. But do you want it? So they're focusing you back to your heart's desire, what it truly is in the deeper recesses of your being that you want to bring forward. And maybe you might want to spend some time going within and seeing what it is that excites you and inspires you, that will bring you an expansion and an awareness and opening. And this is what I'm seeing for you. They're saying, choose bigger, choose bolder, go for the big things that can give you expansion, acceleration, and excite your heart. And this is what they're saying to me. I'm getting big chills. Thank you for that question.
So, Stephanie, when I was getting for you, and please take this with a grain of salt, I didn't see you lasting very long at the La Cucina Bar because your heart's just not in it. And I feel as though perhaps maybe like a juice bar or a health food bar or something that will really allow yourself to expand. You're more of a light than that type of situation. You're good with the fast pace and you're good with the customers, and that's good, but is it good for you? So you have to make sure it's a win-win. So you'll be drained eventually from this environment, which you'll be very good at, but will it be good for you? So like a juice bar or a health food bar or some sort of oxygen bar, whatever the wonderful healthy life, life affirming type of things and your personality, then it would be win-win and not so much of a drain for you.
I love that, Jean. And it's funny, when I saw her there doing that, I saw her bubbly personality or socialness. Can't talk this morning. I need another chai tea. Her ability to be social. So I loved everything that you said. It was just perfect.
Yeah. And Jean's talking health food and so forth, and I get the cupcake, of course. But really, this is just, you putting the frosting on where you want to be more than anything. Doesn't mean you have to work at a cupcake bar, but it does say find your own personal satisfaction. And if that means start at Cucina and then say, well, I found something even better, then that's okay too. Yeah, I agree 100%. So, all right. Thank you so much. You're still searching for the perfect job. Well, the perfect job is awaiting you, and you'll bring it to yourself. It's looking for you too. Yeah. Okay, we have Moira. Would love a message from ancestors. Okay.
They're saying stand firmly on your foundation, Moira. We hold you in our hearts, and we know that you go forward with the light of this family and will bring forward for humanity much transformation. So please spend time in meditation and bring forward your heart's desire, because you are the light of our family. You hold the beacon, and you are the transmitter of great light and information that humanity needs at this time. And you will carry that. It is an expansive energy that will light your heart on fire, and we stand with you and beside you as you do this. And we are so excited for you. So thank you for bringing this forward. We send you deepest love.
Wow, that was so beautiful, Val. Moira, when I was picking up for your ancestors, it went straight to the feminine ancestry line, like your mother, grandmother, and so on. And what they're just wanting to share with you is to go back to basics and to make sure that you go back to basics, like your basic shelter, food, and these types of things. They're saying don't buy into all the extras. Don't buy into all the, well, I don't have that, or I'm not doing that, or I need to. And they're telling you to come back to center, go back to basics, and rely on the traditional. And then go from there, like come back to center, find out who you are, and to build it from there. So I'm not sure if you feel a little pulled in one direction or pulled in another direction, but they're just asking you to come back together and focus on the basics. I feel as though you might have a lot, divided your attention. So, yeah.
I got a crazy message here. I pulled some ancestor cards, and I was going to pull one, but I knew that wouldn't be enough in this case. So it says, we like the changes that you're making. We're watching you and we're like flying around. We're so happy. And then it says you've moved from 3D. I take this more as 3D, which is, it says vanity. I don't think you're vain, but it's this physical self. Mm-hmm. You're moving and you're playing in a different dimension. And we are so happy for you. Even though this horse doesn't go anywhere, it doesn't matter because you're on the ride. So there you go. That's pretty funny. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, ladies. We have Pooja. May I have a message from my father regarding my spiritual path? Pooja, can you give us his first name, please? So we can see if we can tap into the right person. Yeah. Thank you. All right.
I just hear him saying, it's simple, my darling, follow your heart. This is the way on your spiritual path, is to follow your heart, and, not to overcomplicate it, and to trust yourself, you have very good instincts, and to follow your heart.
It's funny. When I tuned into Dinesh, the name Pooja, I just saw him sitting in front of me, and he was saying, it it was something about the divine feminine, and he wishes that in his lifetime he would have spent more time with you and expressing to you the power of your own divine feminine, so that you would be able to walk in the world in a way in which you stood tall and you would know your spiritual worth as a sovereign being standing in this earthly life, that you're inherently valuable. It is your birthright. And in that, he wants you to go out into the world with that beauty that you hold inside your heart. This is what his greatest wish for you is to know that inner beauty shines out, and he sees it. And so get out there and, explore and expand.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pooja.
And these cards actually are from the Bhagavad Gita, which is one of the most beautiful Hindu texts, and it says redemption. He said, please know that whatever we do on this side is redeemable on the other side. That, we are the ones that decide our next life, and as we move on, what happens to us and how we judge ourselves. And there's so much redemption for all of us. And I'm sensing a wellspring of love just coming up from his heart and rising and saying, my beautiful daughter. So thank you, Pooja. Wow. All right. Okay, so Joyful Journey says, Archangel Michael's been helping me recently. What message does he have? I'm so happy to hear that. He is a big helper. That's awesome.
I hear him saying, accept the help, accept the guidance, and take action on the guidance that is being given to you, and to have faith. Accept the guidance, take action, and have faith.
Wow.
And he's also saying, Joyful Journey, your path will be made more visible, and you will know as you step one foot in front of the other. So you are having some light put upon your path. So follow those breadcrumbs. And he is standing behind you, his huge angelic form. So he has your back and you're doing well. So yeah, that's what he's saying.
Wow.
Pay attention to every step you make, because things are going to be put in front of you to open new doors and follow this path in a synchronistic and powerful way, almost miraculous. So
yeah. I just sense that he loves your name, that you walk in joy, that you walk with joy. And when you walk in joy, you bring that joy to others. You are breaking a trail. You are breaking a trail, and it says a breakthrough is at hand. And that's why he's helping you. He's sort of taking his knife and sort of cutting away the weeds as he goes in order to get you further down your journey. He just loves being with you. He says your joy is contagious. So that's wonderful. Thank you, dear. Wow. You feel him. Oh, that's great, Joyful. That's wonderful. What a great feeling that must be. That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting the chills.
I know. Definitely. So we have Jane Larmeyer. And do my guides want me to sell my house as soon as possible? I'm cleaning up after neglect and making slow progress. Okay. You know about getting that St. Joseph, right? And burying him in the front yard upside down will sell your house really fast.
First, I just have to say, Jane, your guides are never going to tell you what to do in that way. Your decisions about whether you sell your house or not are those 3D decisions that you're going to have to step into your power and decide what it is you want to bring forward in your life. And that which you want to bring forward either includes that house or includes you living somewhere else in another energy form. But one thing they want to say to make it clear is to always make sure that you are centered and balanced wherever you are, because that will come with you in the next place you live. So letting go and releasing all feelings and connections to that house and that environment to allow that new to come in and manifest in a new way so you can connect in a higher vibration. That's what they're saying. So Jane, it's up to you. And yeah, thank you.
I believe that we're being guided from inside, Jane. And if it's something that you want to do, that you feel inspired to do, I feel as though this is the guidance that you're getting. And when we receive this guidance, they're not saying, do it tomorrow. They're saying, move towards this goal, that work towards this goal. They know, like, I don't know, if you want to run a marathon, you're not going to run a marathon without training and practicing and doing it each day, taking care of yourself. They want you to move into this direction. So if you feel inspired or that sort of urge or that strong desire to do something, it is moving in that direction. They're giving us the big picture of what it could be like, but they're not saying do it tomorrow. And it's important to take into consideration the divine timing aspect. And it's important to allow yourself to work at your own pace. Be accepting with that goal in mind. Just don't let that inspiration go by. You're taking action on it, and this is what is going to. Something else may fall into your lap that will help you to speed that up. But as long as you're taking action on this inspiration that you're receiving, the momentum will still continue forward.
Tread carefully, thoughtfully, tread thoughtfully. It's a narrow path, and I don't see why you need to sell it this month. But I love what the other lady said. And actually this, I feel, goes right along with it. So thank you so much. Good luck, Jane. Eventually, whenever you do, I think you'll do fine. Cheryl Simpson would love a message from Spirit this morning. Wow.
Hi, Cheryl.
Hi, Garnet.
I think you're in a choice point there, Cheryl. I feel as though something has come to an end, and at the same time, something is beginning for you. And I feel as though there's some sort of a chore that has been finished, and now you have to sort of gear up to start again. And I'm trying to ask them, what is this regarding? Why is this important for Cheryl? They're just letting you know to honor where you are. These feelings, these emotions, these impressions, these energies are stronger, more prominent, and more intense than ever before. And you may be feeling some doubt or uncertainty about the future. And they're saying to relax and to trust the feeling of the uncertainty, of the unknowing, of the not knowing what's to come, and to have faith in that. So I feel as though you're at a choice point there, Cheryl.
Yeah, Cheryl, that's really matched what I got, and it was kind of a channeling. We would love you to move to your center. So in here, in communion, be open to all your highest good. More is coming, dear one. So it matched beautifully with Jean's.
It does. Yeah. And mine is all about perspective. Stand outside of it and look at things from a different perspective. There you go. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you so much. All right, we have Wildflower here, and I've already told her that we do love her very much. So, but if she's feeling this, then she needs a message. Yeah.
Okay.
I just had one last thing for Cheryl, and I just heard as you were talking, Aley, it said muster up the courage for Cheryl.
Okay. There you go.
And Wildflower Wind. We all love Wildflower Wind.
We do. I'm always cheered up by her avatar and knowing she's here, actually. I know it's her, you know.
Mm-hmm. It matters not what other people think, Wildflower Wind. It only matters what you feel. It's really none of our business what other people think of us, and we can't put our own happiness and our own self-worth in somebody else's hands. It's important for us to rely on our heart, our spirit guides and angels to reflect back to us. And if somebody is not responding or replying or reflecting to you kindness and friendship, then they're not your tribe, so to speak. Just move on. They're not where you are. And don't take what they reflect back to you as the truth, because they're only reflecting back to you what is inside of them. They may not like themselves and may be spewing negativity on you. So don't take it personally. It has nothing to do with you. Just move on until you get the reflection from the person that you feel in your heart, and then this is the tribe or the community to have surrounding you.
I love that. That's beautiful. Wildflower Wind. They're saying, be at peace, dear one. You are a love beyond your human understanding. You are a spiritual being of divine source projecting into this vehicle. And they're saying that you're to know that you, just like Jean said, it is inherent within you, your value and your essence. You are here to do great things, as we all are, within our own lives and our own divine plan. And when you go to the ego mind, it's a distraction. So a thought, does somebody like me? Did I put too much perfume on? Did that lady smile at me at the checkout because suddenly I'm okay today? Whatever this ego mind thing is, it's a distraction. It isn't you. You are this divine spiritual being, this soul, this. Every time that voice says something like that, like, do people like me? Say, yes, I'm a spiritual being that has an inherent worth. I am part of divine source, projecting down into this vehicle to bring my light to the world. Mm-hmm. Yes. So don't let the ego thought voice make you feel like that's you. That's not you. And so, Wildflower Wind, thank you for that question.
And Christine's right. I think we all feel this way at some time in our life.
Of course,
and some of that is
it's the earthly ego. We have to do work. It's mindful work. It's shadow work. It's whatever work you want to call it. This is not you. This is you. So, yeah, it's not easy.
You are protected by the angels, Wildflower. Boy, I tell you, those are people to have for friends. And here it says you are cherished by the angels. So it doesn't really matter what anybody else thinks. Yeah.
Cherished.
Yes, absolutely. But we do love you, and we are happy to have you here with us always.
Yeah. But just like an empty vessel, you have to fill yourself up.
True.
Don't look to somebody else to fill this vessel up. with love. Love yourself. Expand your heart out and realize you are this beautiful divine source energy. Know your worth and value. And then whatever other people say, really, it's not important. It isn't any of your business. It doesn't matter. All of those, the above. So
that's very true.
Gerald is here.
Congratulations. Joyful Journey. Congratulations. The computer selects who the gifts go to, the memberships go to, and you are a new member and entitled to all for 1 month. So there you go. Who else came in? Gerald, you said? Did Gerald come in?
I saw him go by real fast.
Real fast.
He was quick.
Okay. He is quick. Yeah. Wildflower said, lovely messages. Thank you. I know and agree with everything. Wanted to know what the spirits would say. Well, spirits agree with us. We're lucky.
Interesting.
Yeah. There you go.
A lot of times, a lot of these questions are valid, asking for validation, asking for, am I on the right path? Is what I'm feeling, thinking, and sensing it correct? And it's really nice to hear it from somebody else just as that validation. So we get that.
It is. Yeah. You're absolutely right. It really is.
And that Gerald is back again.
Hi, Gerald.
Hi, Gerald.
Let's go flying by. So this is Wiki's little puppy Nico, and what a cutie pie. Can I have a message from my guides regarding Nico, my new puppy? Oh, I'm so glad you have that little baby there. Hi, Val Bradshaw. Nice to see you, dear. All right. That's okay, Wiki. Your puppy will grow, and you'll have time for spiritual practice again.
I'm seeing a ladder, Wiki. I feel as though there's going to be steps that are going to need to be taken here. But I see a ladder, and it's more like a homemade kind of a ladder, and that things are going to progress in steps, and things will improve as you take these steps. That's what I'm hearing for Nico.
Okay.
And I have to say, when I tuned into Nico, I totally agree. Nico is feeling trepidatious, and he really needs you to show him very gentle care and love, not loud voices or, in an environment that's got a lot of energy. He just wants to be calm and be soothed right now. And so show him a lot of love and gentle care and sweet, soft voices. And that will not only help you, because they're on a divine mission, just like we are. So you're going to become a gentle energy working with him and he with you in partnership. And he is going to blossom and you are going to blossom. And that's what he's telling me. He's asleep at my feet. He has a very beautiful, very kind and sweet, gentle nature. And so he's to ease him into this partnership with you, all the above. Thank you for asking that, Wiki.
I have here watching clouds, and it says, lie back, rest, and relax. Your spiritual journey is always there, honey. You actually have a little angel to watch over right now. And that little angel isn't going to be a puppy for a long time. So you got to enjoy it while you can. Your spiritual journey is always there. So there you go.
So true.
Awesome. Well, thank you. So J.O. says, am I going to win the disputes for myself and the group I'm with my employer of the last 18 years? Okay. Hi, Violet. Welcome. And Mousy. Hi, Warrior Girl. I'm sorry.
Right away, I heard that there'll be a almost what an equivalent to settling out of court, almost like a compromise. I'm not sure either party wins. It's usually a negotiation and a compromise where sometimes when you do that, it's neither party wins or gets what they want, but they have to agree to meet in the middle. So that's what I'm getting.
And I totally agree 100% with that. But I'm feeling that welling up in your chest over all this anxiety and stress this has caused. And they're saying, you're going to have to go through a process of letting that all go, because that's being held in your body right now. So as that settles, then you know to go into a process of releasing, deep breathing, walking in nature, meditate, let that all go. And it is not going to be a one time, oh, it's over. You have to really process it through your body. So moving and exercise and meditation so that you can clear that out of your energy field and thought form. You can move forward and bring new things into your life, because I'm looking at what's coming ahead, and you'll be planning for new and wonderful things. So look forward to that, Jo. Thank you for your question.
Oh, and what I get here is your need for stability, which is what the girls brought up, the fact that you'll have to let go. But look at this. Justice comes. There's the scales. The balance is coming. So, yep. Just wait. It takes a little while when you're even on the weight scale, forget it. But it takes a few minutes to get to the right, even though you don't like what you see. So
I have to say, I totally agree with Jean that it looked to be like it's not a real win for anyone. It's just just so you know, it just looks like, oh, okay, it's over.
A settlement, yeah.
Something.
Yeah, the settlement.
Good luck to you, dear. Good luck. Bemused Shaman, a message from Spirit today. And some of you are asking for questions, but I'm sorry, we've closed the questions. We've got quite a number to do before the hour is up. Thank you.
I feel like they're saying, welcome home, come in and sit down and eat at my hearth. And they're just saying it's yummy, yummy, yummy time for you. And you're like just chomping at the bit, ready to go. And they're saying, this is your day. This is your time. This is your opportunity. They're saying, come in and sit at my hearth and share a meal with us. And it's yummy, yummy, yummy time. They're just saying, come right in. Like you've been waiting for this time to come. And it's like there's this opening and this inviting in for you to have abundance and prosperity, and also to practice what you know. I feel as though you'll be coming into your own, and there'll be like an opening for you to share your message and your energy. Beautiful.
You mean wide open? Is that what you're saying?
It's lovely, It was lovely, this image I got.
Yeah, okay. And I have to say, the first thing that came into my mind that was shown to me is, know that it's like a group of beings, a ton of beings came in. Know that you are a light and one of us. So everything that Jean said, and that's I can't add more. It's perfect. So they are all like, yeah, he's come sit at our table, and you have so much to bring to the world, and you're happy because you can now. You're on stage. It's time, and you love it. So go forward. Yeah.
All right. Sorry, Violet. Yes, we did close questions. We had a number of them here. So I apologize. We can't take it today. But if you come in the beginning of you usually can get your question read. So I just want to say that to you. Thank you.
And if you become a member, sometimes you get perks like that.
Yep. Which reminds me, I've got a member on here that I'm going to go to She's next anyway. So Martha, I'm sorry. I just noticed you were on that list. Anyway, I love this. We are connected. And it says, I would love a confirmation of my twin flame. This person changed my life either way. Oh boy.
Yeah, I love your icon. Wow.
I know. It looks like misery or love, right?
Well, her icon and not the emojis. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's lovely. What does it say? It says something of a prayer. Is it? I can't see that word. Something. Could you write it in the chat? I would love to see what it says. Hi, Tammy Robinson. Hi, Tanita.
It's our auric field. It's our auric field and our light being. Our soul's essence is what I see, and that the connections that we all have to one another.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
Yes, I should mention Valerie and I will be together at 12 o'clock today on Illumination Portal talking about portals, and we might be able to answer questions over there. Yeah.
So my pendulum is just a little bit confused with the terminology, but they say that this person in your life that was there to enhance your life and to help you to grow and almost to be a mirror to you so that you could see yourself, your true self. It was like a soul's lesson that was destined, but I'm not sure about the terminology of twin flame. But if that's what a twin flame is, that's what I get.
That's great. That's exactly true, and we are connected. What I got for you is exactly what Jean said, that this is our I don't even know what I'm doing. Some psychic Jean. Yeah. I was going to call you Joan, but no. So it's time. I'm communing. My brain isn't working.
A little tongue-tied there, Val. It's okay, honey. Yeah.
So it's time to let go of that whole concept and to move on with your life path. And this is because a twin flame is that mirror, and it is to help you evolve. And because every single button you have will be pushed by a twin flame. If you're not in that space of divine love and see yourself in that way, then what comes before you that is that twin flame will trigger you in every way. So it is a growth experience that comes before you. So what they're saying spiritually for you, okay, now you can let that go and move on with your divine path, your divine plan. That was an experience. You brought that in. It was on your divine path, and now they want you to move forward and concentrate and focus on what is going to be your next great thing you're going to bring in. And so pointing to that, if you're bringing in your twin flame, they want you to be in that love of self, that expansion of the heart where you see yourself as a divine being and you don't fault find with yourself. You aren't in your ego mind. So thank you. We are connected. I hope that helps.
I just have one last comment, Aley. Sorry. I'm hearing that it's only one feather that's in your cap. Your cap is filled with many feathers. One feather in your headdress. But congratulations. What'd you get, Aley?
I got tender gardens. So no matter what happens with this person, take care of yourself. Either way, even if this is true love, wonderful, but take care of yourself. If it's not, you haven't anything to lose because you're still taking care of yourself, whether or not this person is good or bad for you. It doesn't matter because you're the one that's the important one. So that's what I get for you. Thank you so much, dear. All right, we got our Martha Bean here. She's still taking questions. What time does my guide team think about me starting a reading circle? Oh, please do, because I was doing it and I'm too busy and people like it. Yes.
Well,
I'm going to just throw that in.
Martha Bean, are you talking about a book reading circle or a psychic reading circle or a
Out of that.
channeling, or what kind of reading are we talking about?
There you go.
So we know for sure.
I was talking about really reading, like reading.
Yeah,
books,
I mean, there's.
Yeah, I know. You're right. You're
I
right,
just
Val.
want to make sure.
No, you're right. Yeah.
And I think this is similar to one of the other questions, that if you feel this inspiration, this is your guides guiding you. This is the inspiration. It is, we all have free will, but I'm letting you know, when we follow our guidance, when we follow our bliss, when we follow our inspiration, it only leads to just better, happier, well-adjusted, more blessings, more miracles. It's amazing what happens when we follow, and it does take some courage. So if you feel this inspiration, just move in that direction. Doesn't mean that you have to have 100 people in the circle, that you have to know what you're doing, that you have to know, everything, and that everything's going to be perfect. They just want you to move into that direction. Like, maybe find out if a couple of people might be interested. Like, move in that direction. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't, we all kind of go to the end point and expect us to be perfect overnight. But yeah, for practice.
And I love that, Martha Bean. A Zoom psychic practice circle would be awesome. Awesome. I love that concept. And I think that is a great way to practice doing psychic readings with each other. It is a thing. You can definitely do it. I say go for it. I think there would be so many people that would join you who are just starting out and who need that practice, who need to develop those skills and that rapport with the client. Excellent. I would say go for it. Absolutely.
And they're on Zoom at a certain time, and they can break into practice duos. And I would be happy to announce it on my channel. I'm sure Val would. I'm sure Marina would, or Jean, whoever. If people are looking for a practice session, and then we can get that person's email to you so you can work on it.
Yep,
so.
Absolutely. Be happy to do that.
Yep. All right. So I want to first. Sonia has a question, but I wanted her to get this answer first. If an event occurs to change the given message, does it actually change the message from spirit, or is it a glitch on events and we should practice patience? I'm going to say that when we do a reading, it is a reading in time. It is the energies of the time. So that if maybe at 4:00 this afternoon, even, it might be a different answer. That's why people who go jumping to psychics to find out if they'll get the same answer don't always get it. But at the same time, you have the free will, of course, to change it as well. So, ladies, I'll let you answer that, but she does have a regular question as well.
Yeah, I just wanted to say it's really true that once you hear something, you can shift the energy. And usually the reason for a psychic reading is to get a read on what you're bringing and manifesting so that you can shift it in real time and make a better choice if maybe you're not manifesting and bringing forward in the next moment what you really want. You want to put the brakes on and shift it to something else, which in every moment you're making a decision and a new now. So that's why you get a reading. It's just a read on what is the greatest potential of this, what's coming forward for you. But you can change that at any time, except some big things that are on your life path are there for a spiritual purpose. And those things will be coming nonetheless, because you signed up for them. But on the little details,
Jean?
I feel as though it depends on the situation and what the degree is. a little bit that you may be tested, like, oh, well, if this is out of the picture, do you still want to go this way? To find out, is it really something that you really wanted? Like, I wanted the green car, but the green car is a year old and it wasn't the green car I wanted. Do you still want a green car? It depends on to what degree. I would have to say it would be the circumstances around it that I would have to evaluate. Sometimes it is a little bit of a test, and yeah, it's not always because of if A and B, then E will C. It's not linear. It's not linear. Everything is flowing and fluid.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And this is going to probably answer your other question here about your crush. It says here, choose your path, all is possible. So I think that whatever happens with this particular question you have, there's a lot of possibility. And so it's going to depend upon how the dance goes, if you get my drift. In other words, you're part of that dance, and that crush is part of that dance. And will you join together? Will you dance separately? That's something you're going to be determining as time goes on.
Yeah, and what I got for you, Sonia, is I heard push and pull. So that is the dance. So I looked at his energy and I saw him with you. And that is that feeling that as you push out your energy, or you're, trying to make it even more intimate or connected, he's pushing back, saying, whoa. So there is this energy going on within him, like that's too much or whatever. It is something that he has to work through. It's his thing. So what I would suggest is to just be open your heart, and whenever you're together, just let that energy exude, be confident, and know you're right where you need to be in every moment.
Yep.
And let the rest, drop the expectations, let the rest go, because when he's in that energy, he's going to blossom.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
That's very true. Very true. Anything else, ladies? Okay. So this is a follow-up, I think, to the other question was, how can you differentiate between a life path and a situation outcome that one can change? That's a very good question, actually.
I think a life path, Sally, is something that you feel within your bones. It is like being called to channel or being called to do the Akashic record readings. It is like the world opens up for you and becomes your oyster because it is meant to be the way is opened. It's not something you have to work at, and you feel fulfilled by doing it. It's not work or drudgery, it is a calling. So that would be the difference to me. Of course, every single thing coming up might not fit right into that bill. Yeah, you don't want to change your life path necessarily, because you sat up there going, oh man, I'm going to come in and get this done and do this. I'm going to, whatever that is, be a doctor and heal all these people, whatever that is. You're not going to probably want to change that, because that's really going to be what your heart is passionate about, is your divine plan. So you'll know by that feeling.
I also think, and I was just thinking of Dr. too, Val, so I think you were picking up on my guidance here. I think that like if you went to school to become a lawyer or something, and your life path was to be a doctor, well, maybe you had to nurse a childhood friend, or you had to nurse a loved one, or you had to help somebody with their health choices or their like dietary choices or something. And you always had a knack of maybe suggesting to somebody how to make themselves feel better. And it's almost like when, no matter what you do on your life, you're always going back to doctor, 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 or always healer, 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 or you're on the path of a doctor and you're always being back over here to a healer. You'll always be driven to your life path, no matter what path you're in. There's always a calling to go back.
You're right. I mean, I was drawn to teaching, and it doesn't matter if I'm in the classroom or if I'm here or where I am.
Teaching spirituality or you're teaching whatever. Yeah. You're a teacher. It's your energy.
Right. So it's an overarching plan. Yeah. The other thing is a doctor isn't necessarily a medical person. You can have a doctorate. And so, thank you. Thank you for the question. It was wonderful. Thank you. Artist Liz and Julie, we're going to get to you after we do Viviani's. She would love a message from Mother Mary or the Archangels. All right. So I pulled a Mother Mary card for you, and I get Our Lady of Love. Pray to Our Lady for the release of hate and fear within yourself and the world. Such prayer unleashes her beautiful will. Pray, that is your role. Act on what comes through you in the heart of prayer. There's no limit to the love that can flow through you. You will never be depleted, only expanded. Actively conspire with her so that all hearts may know peace. There you go, which is what you do. You actively, quote, conspire with her in a very nice way.
And I heard simply just allow her energy to work through you, Viviani, and to let go and to trust that what you're being guided to say, do, and feel is through her, if that is your intention.
Exactly. And mine really matches that beautifully, because she came in and my heart just filled with that love. She's sending you profound love. And she's wrapping her arms around you. So exactly that with what Jean said is it. That's the message. Yeah, beautiful.
She says she prays and calls to her. That's wonderful.
Yeah, and she is with you, responding to your call.
So I think what I'm going to do is one of these Sundays, we're going to just answer questions like those that were asked today about what's the difference between this and this. And actually, I even see another one. I wish we had time for just answering those kinds of questions. Like Moira says, I also wonder how to distinguish between intuition and divine guidance versus ego fears and desires. So those kinds of questions are going to help the whole chat. So maybe we will find a time that we can do that and not necessarily answer personal, we'll maybe do more collective reading. So
do you want them to send you the questions ahead of time?
That might be a really good idea. I will post a place where you can put questions like that up, and then we can come in and talk about them and answer them in with the knowledge that we have or the channeling that comes through. I think it would be wonderful because there's a lot of people really needing that sustenance. So I'll do that on my community board. Thank you so much. Thank you. So artist Liz has been trying to move to California, but her financial situation is keeping her from going. Do you ever see me moving to California? You know what, Liz? If you want it, there it is. Come and get it. Yeah. It's probably
Make it work. Make it work. Yeah. I feel as though there's open your mind to the possibilities. You may be able to do this with somebody else, or find something that you can move into somebody's house as an au pair or something. Like you don't have to go out there and buy a brand new, 6th floor, 2-bedroom apartment in downtown LA. There's degrees, and open up your mind to the possibilities of how you could do it. Not if you could do it, but how. How is this go? Show me how. Ask your guides and your angels to show me how this is possible. In what way can I do this? And if you wait until everything is perfect, that moment will not come. Don't wait. Don't put off today what you can do, or don't put off to tomorrow what you can do today. Ask how, and you'll find the inspiration.
Yeah, I really love that. And they're saying request it and manifest it. That's what they're saying. So in that quantum field of manifestation, go in there and say, I request this move to California and show me the way, show me the signs, show me all of this that I need to bring this forward. And I call it forward for my highest good and the highest good of all.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
It is done. So then let it go and go on and focus on other things. Because once you have done that, it is there. You have put it out into the universe.
Ethers, right?
Yes. You don't have to keep beating the universe over the head. So
it's telling you to live, if you are not living your authentic life for whatever reason that might be, and maybe your authentic life is part of being in California, then they want you to live your authenticity.
Yeah.
And you know, you might even be able to find somebody, if moving there is financially difficult, maybe you can find somebody who also wants to move there. You can share a truck, or you could share an apartment, or whatever. I don't know. Whatever it is, the creative solution. Ask for the creative solution for you.
I have to say, the universe will bring in front of you that which will fulfill your request.
So we need a new shirt that says "Request it and manifest it," Sally says.
Request it and manifest it.
Along with "It is done."
Done.
That's right. There's a great idea for your shop. All right. Last one we have today is Julie McGoldrick. Can I get a message about my addicted son, Sean? Can I do more than pray? I'm sorry you're going through this. I have an addicted person in my family as well. And fortunately, he won't change his mind. So it's hard to get somebody to help somebody. So praying is certainly one of the things that you should continue to do.
Well, they're just saying, Julie, to hold him in the space of love. And so you're holding the space for him to be able to feel that light. So he's going through this dark time, and he's going to have you as the anchor for the light that he can recognize inside of himself. So not only holding that light and picturing him in a big, huge shower of white light, but sending that heartfelt love to him. Those two things, if you do that every day, are going to move mountains. Move mountains. It is real. It's a real thing. So that's what they say.
So, Julie, I'm not sure if you're in communication with your son or not, but I was getting something very similar to what Val was saying. If you see him for the beautiful soul and the magnificent being that he is, and not for the challenges that he's going through, and every time you see him, you can say, Sean, I know you can get over. I know you can get past this. I know you can make it. I know you're going to have an amazing, beautiful life ahead of you. You are my son, and I know we're both going to get over this. And have this optimism. Reflect back to him in your eyes what you see for him, what the possibilities are, and what the reality is. Because if you think of him as the addiction,
you're just tapping to that energy.
You're reinforcing that energy. And it's not that you're doing it. It's just that in order to be in a helpful manner, you can say, my beautiful son is so resilient. He's whatever it is that you want to say about him, remind him about this, think about him about this, put up pictures of when he was before the addiction began, and remind him and tell all your friends, my son is the most wonderful, loving, beautiful soul in this whole world. I'm so grateful for my son, and not to shun and hide him. It's because he is. He's not his addiction. He is the beautiful soul that you brought into this world.
Right. And I love that, because that's a beautiful explanation of holding the space for someone.
Yeah.
Holding that light, that template of who they are, that will crystallize into being for him. And yeah.
Yeah, they are people in pain, Jill. And ladies, thank you. That helps me today. Thank you.
Oh, good.
I will shift my thought as well.
Yeah, that's great.
I see, Julie, I got the card in the flow. Everything is smooth sailing. And what I get with this is those positive things. My son is a beautiful being. My son is in the flow. All good things come to him, et cetera, et cetera. And now I understand why this card was picked. So just keep the vibration high for your son, and maybe your son will pick up that vibration. It doesn't mean you have to see him. Like you say, you don't see him, but it doesn't matter because we're all connected and your belief in him will be felt. So, yeah.
You can send him little notes, perhaps.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great idea, Jean. That's right. Little sticky notes like moms used to do when kids went to school lunch, you know. I hope you're having a beautiful day or something like that.
Anything like that.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
Absolutely. Julie says, blessings for our addicted sensitives. Much love. It's a daily prayer. And I toss cinnamon and salt, burn sage, and ask to have all blocks to healing removed. Beautiful share, Julie. Thank you so much. Yep. Wow. Yep. Thank you. Thank you very much, Jean. Thank you very much, Valerie. So please go, if you are not already subscribed to these beautiful ladies' channels, please do that. They have their own special content that's weekly, and they're fabulous. And they also do private readings. So please give them a shout out. And, if you hit the bell on these subscriberships, then you'll get the notice when they're having a show or when I'm having a show, whatever. But we usually hear Sunday morning, 10 a.m. And so I have to say, thank you so much. Oh, Mary, you need some help. All right. Your grandson's mom OD'd last night and died. They are not close to her and they say they don't care, but I feel this is going to increase their feeling of Mary. My heart goes out to them. I am very, very sorry. I would like to say, yes, please send out love and healing intentions that your grandsons are okay through this. This is awful. Yeah. Yep. Everybody send a little bit of beautiful pink and loving light and healing to those who are suffering, whether in the chat or not. Our beautiful community always welcomes healing. So let's send that out. Beautiful. Mary, I'm sorry. Thank you for sharing that so that we could help out. Thank you. Much love, everybody. Have a beautiful day. We'll see you later on. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.